I love Katrina in Ek Tha Tiger.
Love her.
Yeah, I think Ek Tha
Love
Tiger
her.
also, the film that Kabir sir made really set the tone, and I absolutely love that film. I think it's my favorite one from the Spy Universe. Honestly, I think it's a big benchmark. All her action sequences have been huge benchmarks in terms of action sequences that have happened in Bollywood. So for sure, I mean that we can't take the credit from there. But our film, of course, every film has its own requirement, and I think that every film has a different dynamic that is involved in it, and hence one film cannot be the same from the other. So I think when it comes to our film in particular, we have some really cool stuff happening.
And do you think like we'll get to see a Zoya meet like Alia's character, your character? I'm putting it out in the universe, but blink twice if what I'm saying is true.
I think the best part about any kind of crossovers is the excitement that it creates.
But that story continues. People are shipping you guys together, saying Vicky and Katrina, and then Sunny and Hugh, and because you all are friends and stuff. How do you look at that equation today and all the shipping that is happening on the internet?
Honestly, wasn't this happening since like ever since
The last time we spoke?
I mean, nothing has
But
changed.
continues. See the stability.
They are consistent. The shipping people are consistent.
Hello everybody, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Zoom Speak Easy. My guest today is absolutely adorable. She has been doing such incredible work for a while now, quietly doing it, patiently doing it, and here it is, the fruits of it all. I'm talking about the blockbuster movie Munjya's actor, Sharvari. How does that feel? I'm calling you blockbuster movie Munjya's actor.
Feel is also very blockbustery.
Hello?
Thank you, thank you.
But it's true. You have really patiently waited for films, to make announcements, to wait. How was that period? Because you know, when you're not getting the kind of work and then you have to wait for that work to come in and still believe in yourself that your choices are the right ones that you're making.
Honestly, I think with me, when I make a certain choice, then I don't look back. Like I don't have regrets with choices because I know that in that moment, with whatever best knowledge I had, I made that choice. And in retrospect, whatever it may feel like, I know that at that time I did exactly what my gut was telling me. So I always feel like somewhere or the other, I'm always at peace with whatever choice I make. And I know while the wait to see me on screen has been a little long, but in that interim, I was definitely working. We were shooting for a Munjya and we were shooting for a Maharaj. So for me, the time still went by faster, I feel, only because I was on set doing the thing I love most, being in front of the camera, performing. So I was happy, you know, and it's superb that you get two projects out in the same month, both receiving such appreciation. I mean, with Munjya, of course, it being the super hit film that it has become, and people loving my special role in Maharaj so much. So I think that I couldn't have asked for more.
You started right from the scratch. You know, you've done what you call na, wo jo mazduri hoti hai ek actor ki, right? Right on the sets, from the start of being an AD and then watching actors, superstars do the work they can. Did that journey kind of inspire you in many ways when you watch actors like that, you know, see them performing in the art and of course being a part of the grind, as you call it?
Yeah. No, definitely. I think that the thing that motivates you the most is being on set, and I feel like that could be in any capacity. If you love films and you want to be a part of films, I think that any day that you spend, even if you're a fly on the wall, you're going to get motivated, you're going to appreciate what you do. And for me, whether it be my journey as an AD or it could be my journey as an actor, I just feel very happy being on set. It's my happy place, and I feel like, you know, honestly at this point I'll be a fly on any director's set also, and I'll still be happy, you know, watching others perform, learning from them. And I think there's so many new things to learn every day that you go to set.
True. What are your earliest memories of some superstars that you saw them work? You saw some love blossoming also. You were on the set of Bajirao Mastani.
Bajirao Mastani, when I was an assistant director, it was a dream to work on that kind of a project because I've been a huge fan of Sanjay Leela Bhansali sir. I've said that in every interview time and again, that every time I walked on set as an assistant director, I used to literally dream of the moment I walk back as a Bhansali heroine, and I still live with that dream. and I really hope that it comes true someday. But all I'm saying is that when I went on that set, it was just magical. You know, to see them perform every single day. Even Ranveer, I remember that I was very, very inspired by his process. I was very inspired by what he was doing as an actor, and the best part was that, you know, while people have seen that one scene which has one shot, but I saw so many of these takes, and every take used to seem and look perfect. You know, so for a young actor, I think it's inspiring to see, okay, how are they performing, what thought process goes behind it, what is the director talking to the actor, and how is the actor reacting to that. So I think that entire process and that dynamics is something that absolutely helped me. In fact, I had a really sweet moment with Deepika at one point on set. There was we were shooting for Bajirao Mastani, the song, and the door was supposed to open, and then she was supposed to make her grand entry. So I was standing behind one of the doors, and we were getting cued to open the door at the same time, and you know, so I think at that time when she was standing behind the door, she very sweetly asked us two ADs our names, because she didn't want to address to us saying anything other than our names. So I thought that was a really, really sweet moment, because then I was like, oh my god, Deepika Padukone is asking my name, you know, and I thought that was really humbling, and but it was a really sweet gesture. You know, she didn't really have to know our name. We were just like, we were obviously just a part of the set, and we were doing our own job. But for an actress to do that, it just makes you, I don't know, it just makes somebody feel special for like the whole day. You know, like we felt so special that, oh, now Deepika Padukone knows our name.
How do you look at stardom? Because I was just having this discussion with somebody else about how you continue to be who you are. It's been a few years, you know, you're a Yashraj heroine who's doing so much work, and now even more. But you've kind of held on to, I feel like you've kind of managed to find that balance. Not in days when you have your whole entourage around you, you still know who you are. It's difficult.
Honestly, I don't think it's difficult at all, because I think in my head I'm a very set person. I don't think that, and I also take a lot of pride in where I come from and how I've grown up. And I think that I have a very solid set of friends and a really, really strong family. And I always lean on them when I need any kind of support. I think they are the people who ground me, they keep me humbled. And after any working day, I go back, I think if I've had a really long day and a really tiring day, or if I need to vent, I have my school friends, we go on a drive, I vent whatever I need to vent, and vice versa. Like if they have office issues, I know what's happening with their bosses. I know what's the drama that happens in offices. So I know all of this. So you know, the thing is that we just are a set of really close friends, and I think that's what makes me who I am.
You're also a true blue Maharashtrian,
yeah.
Which is why the success of Munjya to you is even more sweeter, isn't it?
Yes. Honestly, for me, Maharashtrian cinema or even your theatre has played a huge influence in my life. I used to go and watch a lot of Marathi theatre with my family, who used to enjoy it as well. Marathi films, I mean, till date we go and watch Marathi films. If there's something really fun or something really interesting that comes in, my dad or my mom will put it up on the family group, and then they'll say, we have to go. You know, and it always happens, and I think that I've been very influenced by that cinema, and they've had some incredible stories and some incredible content. Even when I was a kid, in fact, I remember in summer vacations I used to go for like a Marathi acting workshop for kids.
How cool! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
So there's a lady, Gauri Kendre, and she used to hold these workshops for kids. It was like, it's called Bal Kalakar something. So my mom used to, you know, enroll me every single time there, every summer vacation. So I've always had an I've always been inclined towards being an actor in some way or the other.
I think it was meant to happen.
I guess so.
If you've been manifesting this like since literally a small child, haven't you?
Yeah.
It was. I think everybody in your family, because you know they are into politics, right? For them, I think they knew that you're going to choose this field, isn't it, for a while? Because I remember speaking to you about this also a long time back.
No, so the thing is that my family is not from politics, because only my
grandfather,
my maternal grandfather is the only person in politics actually. Apart from that, no one in my family belongs to politics. So in fact, they are builders and architects and interior designers, and absolutely not in the public eye. So they have this simple work life that happens. So yeah, but I think that everybody, my parents definitely did know somewhere in their heart that
बनना तो वाली है ये.
she might do something in as an artist in some way or the other.
हाँ. And here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. Are you extremely happy or does it get you annoyed when when someone's like look at you and they start singing तरस नहीं आया तुझको? Is that okay? Or because this is going to happen for a while, right?
No, I think
taras. Is how you're dealing with that?
No, I think it's really sweet. It only means that people have loved that song so much. It validates your hard work. It validates a lot for you, and I think that people, I mean, honestly, songs have been a huge part of our Indian culture, and it's like your instant way of resonating, and I think that people have absolutely given this song so much love. But it happens, and I'm not irritated at all. But I remember literally day before yesterday, I was traveling back from Pune to Mumbai, and in the middle in the food hall, somebody wanted to click a picture, and they said, "आप वो ऐसा step तरस का photo में करो ना." And I was wondering for a very long time कि मैं photo में क्या करूँ? You know, like what do I do? But I thought it was really sweet.
And you did it, didn't you?
I did.
You're among the very few people I know who would actually indulge.
I do now. Somebody does have a photo of mine like this.
So, thank God they didn't say this.
No, that would have been smarter of me to do it, but I did this. So I don't know.
But I mean, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Till I think you'll move on and then
maybe anytime someone asks me for selfie, I should start doing this.
This, na? Maybe it's a thing, you own it. Please own it. It's you now. But it's very interesting. You know, horror comedy as a genre has been elevated, I think, by films like Munjya. You know, you have Stree, everybody is now talking about Stree too. I think there is a genuine interest in that, and I think Munjya was able to capture into that audience, which is so interesting. And again, the folklore of it all. How do you dissect this phenomenon called Munjya? Let's call it that.
Honestly, I'm too new to dissect this phenomenon called Munjya, but
you all have discussions, I'm sure. I mean,
no, but from the little knowledge that I have, I would definitely say that one, I think the world that got created in Munjya was extremely new, and even as an actor or even as an artist, we used to be mind blown when we used to see any sort of like a sketch of Munjya or a reference of Munjya, and we used to get so excited. We also shot so differently, like doing an entire action sequence with a tree was a long and a tedious process. While it flies in the film, it was not that breezy, and we had really long days. Now obviously the tree is not going to really move, so they used to use broomsticks, and then they used to use, so everything was up to imagination. And I feel that all of this there was a certain newness in the film. That's all I'll say. I think that there was a new culture that kind of it opened doors to a new culture for people, to some really good locations that you see in the film, to new actors, I would say, and to, of course, a very new story. And I think that I would just call this phenomenon to be really, really new and refreshing for the audiences to go and watch.
If you look at the people who are doing spy universes, they are actors who are massive superstars, who have got a lot of body of work. You know, they have their own films that are massively successful, and then you're putting your bet on it. I realize that among the generation that we have, you are, I think, the first to be a part of a virus spy universe like that. Now that's a massive responsibility, but also so much excitement. Working with Alia Bhatt, I am so excited. You have two badass women coming on screen together.
Thank you.
I am rooting for it already.
Thank you.
You have to give me the details.
So yeah, it is an exciting project. The Wire of Spy Universe is an IP that has been shouldered by the biggest superstars in our country. For my name to be joined with theirs in whatever capacity, for me is such a, it's validating, it's motivating, and honestly I'm just very, very blessed that I get to be a part of something like this. Also, when you say that two badass women coming together and doing action, I would say that this is a first of its kind film. It's like breaking glass ceilings, you know, and you have women who are deciding to take the driver's seat, and I think it's about time. I think that we are absolutely representing the society we are in and want to be in. So I would just say that I think these are exciting times to be an actor as well. And I mean, what do I say about Alia? She is my favorite actor, as she is of the whole nation. But I think, honestly, I feel like I've been the luckiest because I get to work with so many people who have had so much experience, and I would say from Rani ma'am, Saif sir, Alia, John, who I've shot for Veda with. I'm saying that these people come with so much experience that it's like being on set is a masterclass. You get to learn so much from everybody. Like, you get to learn comedy from Saif sir, you get to learn your acting chops from Rani Mukherjee, Alia Bhatt, you get to learn action from John Abraham. Like, what else can one ask for?
No, 100%. Yeah. Because you're talking about the spy universe and the virus spy universe, I'll have to ask you.
Yes.
Let's take a pick. Which are your favorite female characters in the spy universe? Let's discuss a few of them. Now that you're a part of it, it's just relevant.
I love Katrina in Ek Tha Tiger.
Love her.
Yeah, I think Ek Tha Tiger also, the film that Kabir sir made, really set the tone, and I absolutely love that film. I think it's my favorite one from the spy universe.
Yeah, I love it. Anything in the recent? What do you think of the Pathan?
Pathan is outstanding. I mean, there is no question. Deepika Padukone knows my name, so she's definitely my favorite.
Of course. What the hell? How can we not?
No, of course. I mean, honestly, I think that like you said, like, it's so sleek and so cool to see women do action, and I think that absolutely inspiring an entire generation. And I think that it is characters that Katrina played or characters that Deepika played that have made a pathway for a film like ours to be made, you know, in some way or the other, because we must give credit where it's due.
Ek Tha Tiger 2 has one of my favorite action sequences of Katrina Kaif. I have mentioned it time and again. It remains one of the most impeccably executed and choreographed action sequence that I have seen. And I don't want to say for a woman, because I feel like it is at par with any man who's done it.
I love it.
So but I want to say, I know the kind of effort Katrina puts in. Like, anybody, like, they talk about the hard work that put in. I have heard that you are going to go through rigorous training to be at that level of the spy universe. I think we should talk about that. And if you want to talk about the Katrina sequence and what you thought of it as well.
Honestly, I think it's a big benchmark. All her action sequences have been huge benchmarks in terms of action sequences that have happened in Bollywood. So for sure, I mean, that we can't take the credit from there. But our film, of course, every film has its own requirement, and I think that every film has a different dynamic that is involved in it, and hence one film cannot be the same from the other. So I think when it comes to our film in particular, we have some really cool stuff happening, and yes, we're going through a lot of rigorous training, but I think we shall come to that with some more information in another time. No, hopefully we'll have Alia with us at that time. So I think it'll be nicer to have people speak about something like this together.
So nicely diverted. I didn't even ask anything about the role. I asked about the training. वो भी नहीं बोला.
बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं.
बहुत मेहनत. वो तो मुझे पता. बहुत मेहनत
कर रहे हैं हम लोग.
But that's fantastic. It's I think it's fascinating to see that we are going to see a film that will take the action a notch higher. And yes, I'm very, very, very happy and proud that we have female characters way more in this. That brings me to this question. There is this inquisitiveness, or there is this curious questions that are going on about, will there be a clash of the universes? And do you think like we'll get to see a Zoya meet like Alia's character, your character? I'm putting it out in the universe, but blink twice if what I'm saying is true. No one's watching. Don't worry. Your entire team is not watching. You can say it. You can blink twice.
No. I honestly, I think the best part about any kind of crossovers is the excitement that it creates, and I think we should let that excitement create. I think you've started with some theories. I'd love to know more from people.
But wouldn't you want it? Tell me, wouldn't you want to see Zoya's world clash with your and Alia's world?
I would love all worlds to clash together.
ये तो बोल सकते हो.
No, of course, why not? I mean, it'll be really cool if we ever get a chance, yeah.
I remember last time you had very sweetly told me that we are just friends, Sunny and Hugh. But that story continues. People are shipping you guys together, saying Vicky and Katrina, and then Sunny and Hugh, and because you all are friends and stuff. How do you look at that equation today and all the shipping that is happening on the internet?
Honestly, wasn't this happening since like ever since
The last time we spoke?
I mean, nothing has
But
changed.
it continues. See the stability.
They are consistent. The shipping people are consistent.
How would you describe your equation with Sunny and with Vicky and everybody else?
Honestly, like I said, we've all been really good friends, and you always have to find friends wherever you work. I'm sure we all have work friends. And for me, I think that all of this noise and buzz that goes on around is not bigger than the friendship that I hold.
Is it difficult to balance it? You know, when you want to have romance in your life and you're an actor, is it difficult, you think, with all the prying eyes around you, to secure something?
I don't know. I think I'll only be able to answer this better when time passes. I feel like I've had just one film that has done so well at this point, and I think that the eyes on me are just about starting. So I feel like I think I'll answer this when I think I've experienced more.
Well put, an honest answer.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, to the last round, we
Yes.
have to do some fun questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Anybody else you think could have been a part or you would have loved to see doing horror comedy?
I would have loved Amir Khan.
Amir actually would be great in it, wouldn't he?
Because he's super convincing, you know, like I think we'll laugh with him, but we can get scared with him. I think him.
Fantastic, I love that. Okay, wish list. Who is an actor who remains permanent fixed in your wish list to work with and why?
I think Varun Dhawan, because I think he's super fun, super entertaining, and I really think has been one of the kindest people in the industry when it comes to my experience. So I think Varun.
How sweet. I have a feeling maybe you'll be working with him soon. You're putting it out in the universe. Hai na? We can.
We can.
Okay, and advice that you've gotten from Katrina Kaif, because now both of you are a part of the spy universe, I'm sure, and you're friends with her.
I am yet to ask for advice. When I will, I
Really?
will definitely get back.
Regarding the spy action universe? Okay, you see how what I did there. Okay, last question, what do you have to say about people who are joining the industry, for someone who's also been through the grind and come here and made herself proud? What is one line of advice you'd give to actors who are from the outside?
I think to just believe in themselves and just keep working really hard and just don't let anybody tell you can't.
That is fantastic advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's so lovely chatting with you. Also to see your success feels like, I'm sure a lot of actors who are out there really pushing themselves will believe that one day it can happen, and I think you are proof of that. Thank you, Sharvari.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed the conversation.
Thank you so much.
I hope you did too.
Thank you. Yes,
Thank
I
you.
did.